How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the scariest videos going around the internet. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
This first video, shared to Instagram by user SquatchWatch1, was recorded by an individual while walking onto a small pier. Take a look at what they've captured. A large unidentified creature can be seen swimming past. Barely visible from the surface, the animal looks huge. The uploader suggests that the creature might be the legendary Ogopogo, a cryptid said to inhabit Okanagan Lake in British Columbia, Canada. Often referred to as Canada's Loch Ness Monster, Ogopogo has been part of local First Nations folklore for centuries, with the Syilx people calling it Narked, or the snake in the lake. Ogopogo is described as a serpentine creature with a horse-like head and a series of humps along its back, measuring anywhere from 40 to 70 feet in length. The first recorded sighting of Ogopogo by European settlers dates back to the early 20th century, with numerous accounts and alleged sightings since then. Some believe the creature to be a type of prehistoric marine animal such as a plesiosaur or a basilosaurus, while others argue it could be a large sturgeon or an entirely new species yet to be discovered. Despite numerous expeditions and scientific investigations, no definitive evidence has ever been found to confirm the existence of Ogopogo. The creature remains shrouded in mystery, capturing the imagination of both locals and visitors to the Okanagan Valley alike. While the creature in this video is certainly large, it doesn't exactly fit the typical description of Ogopogo. So, can you identify the beast? Let me know what you think this is in the comments down below. This next set of images were uploaded to Reddit by user Prabmar1428. At an initial glance, the focus seems to be on the damage to the car's side. However, upon closer inspection, a ghostly face can be seen peering through the windshield. The second image has been enhanced, making the face more visible. While there's little information available about these images, one commenter claimed that the photo was actually of a car that belonged to a friend of theirs. According to the story, the driver had had a minor accident late at night and video called his father to show the damage. During the call, his father asked, "Who's in the car?" The son responded, "I'm all alone." That's when his father shared these eerie images. It's hard to deny the unsettling nature of the face in the vehicle. Many have compared it to Michael Jackson's appearance in the music video Thriller. Let's hope for the photographer's sake that nothing evil's lurking in the dark. A chilling photograph shared by Reddit user OMGJess has captured the attention of paranormal enthusiasts as it appears to show a ghostly figure lurking in the background. The photo, which was displayed in one of the campus buildings at the user's university, was originally taken at the historic Richmond Vale Mining Museum in the Hunter Valley of New South Wales, Australia. According to the OP, the mines near the university are believed to be haunted, and ghost tours are even offered at the museum. The user recounts how their teacher showed them the photo while walking through the campus building, asking if they believed in ghosts. The image features a man standing in one of the mine's large tunnels. But upon closer inspection, a mysterious grey face seems to be peering out from behind a pipe in the background. The face appears transparent, with discernible eyes, a nose and a mouth. The Hunter Valley of New South Wales, Australia is no stranger to ghostly tales and supernatural sightings. The region is steeped in history, with numerous reports of paranormal activity from locals and visitors alike. Some famous haunted locations in the area include the Maitland Jail and the Victorian Theatre in Newcastle, where numerous ghost sightings and unexplained phenomena have been reported over the years. As the haunting photograph continues to intrigue viewers, the debate over its authenticity remains. Could this old photo truly be hiding evidence of a real ghost, or is it simply a trick of light and shadow? For now, the mystery endures, leaving paranormal enthusiasts to ponder the secrets of the Hunter Valley's haunted past. A post by Reddit user Alex Boo shared a chilling discovery made on their father's property, sparking speculation and intrigue among fellow Redditors. The uploader described walking through the forest and stumbling upon a partially buried Ziploc bag containing 2 knives concealed underneath a rock. The user noted the eerie atmosphere as the location was remote, surrounded by conifers and far away from any landmarks. The image of the knives, seemingly hidden on private property, immediately led commenters to jump to the conclusion that they may have been discarded evidence from a crime scene. The possibility of an assailant having purposefully hidden the knives in such an isolated area fueled further speculation and unease. As the investigation unfolds, the community eagerly awaits any new information that may shed light on the circumstances surrounding this unsettling find. In a video shared on Instagram by user Green Coombe, a man can be seen walking through his backyard in the dead of night. He mentions that it's 2 AM and his wife had just heard some odd noises coming from outside of their home. Suspecting that children might be playing in their back shed, the man takes his camera and goes outside.
2 AM, the wife just woke up, said she thought someone was playing in our back shed. I hope not, because it's almost falling apart. It wouldn't be very safe, but I'm gonna come out here and have a look around, see if any of the neighborhood kids are messing around or anything. I'll get quiet here for a second.
On reaching the shed, he scans the dark area with his flashlight, hoping to reveal the sources of the noise. What he catches on camera is terrifying. Watch. Watching that again, as the flashlight moves upwards, a shadowy figure becomes visible among the roof supports. The man starts to flee back to the safety of his home, and that's where the video abruptly ends. Closer examination of the figure suggests it might just be a person clad entirely in dark clothing. The lingering question, however, is what they were doing there so late at night in the first place. Were they there to steal something from the shed, or were their intentions even more sinister? Let me know what you think about this one in the comments down below. An eerie piece of CCTV footage from August 2018 has been uploaded to YouTube by Vision Paranormal, leaving viewers puzzled and speculating about the existence of vampires. The video showcases an unusual scene captured by a factory security camera in an English neighbourhood. As 2 men walk down an alleyway, a closer look reveals their remarkably striking features. Both individuals appear to have long, pointy ears, dark eyes, and elongated noses, leading to comparisons with the classic depiction of vampires. However, some viewers argue that the men could simply be wearing highly detailed masks, dismissing any paranormal explanations. So, is this a genuine vampire sighting, or merely an elaborate hoax? Love to hear your theories on this one in the comments down below. The Legend of Bigfoot, the elusive ape-like creature that's captured the imagination of millions, has been rekindled after a recent Google Earth image revealed a mysterious figure in western Colorado. Conspiracy theorists are abuzz with excitement, claiming that the shape spotted at these coordinates could be the mythical creature itself. The image was shared on a Reddit community dedicated to Bigfoot sightings, with the original poster questioning whether it could be a bear, a hiker without gear, or even a mere puddle. The figure, estimated to measure around 7 to 7.5 feet and appearing hunched over, isn't visible in satellite images from other years, leading some to suggest that it might be mobile and not a stationary object. One Reddit user familiar with the area where the creature was spotted reported experiencing a creepy feeling in that particular location, adding that they knew someone else that felt the same way. The Bigfoot legend has persisted for centuries, with numerous reported encounters fueling the mystery. One of the most famous incidents is the Patterson-Gimlin film from 1967, which purports to show a female Bigfoot walking through the woods in Northern California. Despite numerous investigations and analysis, the authenticity of the film remains a subject of hot debate. While it's impossible to confirm the identity of the figure spotted on Google Earth, the image has certainly reignited interest in the Bigfoot legend. As enthusiasts and skeptics alike weigh in on the possibility of its existence, the enduring mystery of Bigfoot continues to captivate and perplex the world. This next video on our list is brief. It was uploaded to Instagram by user Green Coombe and appears to be an excerpt of footage captured from a police vehicle. It shows a police officer inspecting a property in the darkness with a flashlight. Take a look at what happens. A frightening guttural scream echoes through the air. So what could be responsible for making this creepy sound? Was it some sort of animal or something paranormal? In Irish folklore, a banshee is a female spirit often associated with death and the afterlife. Her presence is believed to be a harbinger of doom, as her eerie wails, known as the banshee's cry, are said to foretell the imminent death of a family member. Typically depicted as a pale, ghostly figure with long flowing hair and wearing a white or grey cloak, the banshee can appear as a beautiful young woman, a wizened old crone, or even take the form of an animal such as a crow. She's often seen combing her hair with a silver brush, a symbol of both vanity and death. Although the banshee's cry may instill fear and dread, she's not considered inherently malevolent. Rather, her role is to serve as a messenger between the mortal realm and the spirit world, offering a forewarning to prepare the living for the impending loss of a loved one. A lesser-known paranormal entity that's also said to emit a chilling scream is the Drekavac. Originating from Slavic mythology, the Drekavac is a supernatural creature believed to be the restless soul of an unbaptized or improperly buried child. The name Drekavac translates to the screamer or the yeller in some South Slavic languages, a moniker earned due to its spine-chilling screams and wails that echo through the night. The Drekavac is often described as having a thin, elongated body with a disproportionately large head and sharp-clawed limbs. It's said to dwell in the wilderness, graveyards, or abandoned ruins, emerging at night to haunt the living. Although the creature is generally considered to be malevolent, it's not necessarily harmful to humans. However, encountering a Drekavac is regarded as a bad omen, and its cries are believed to foretell misfortune, illness, or even death. To avoid encountering this eerie being, it's advised to steer clear of its known dwelling places, especially during nighttime hours. So, after considering this, it seems that the police officer might have made the right choice returning to his car. So what would you do if you heard this terrible sound echoing through the darkness? Let me know down below. A perplexing video clip has ignited a flurry of speculation and debate among Reddit users. Uploaded by user Ron Swayze, the footage captures an unusual occurrence during a lightning storm. Although the user didn't record the footage themselves, they turned to Reddit to seek answers for the strange phenomena observed in the clip. Watch what happens. The footage shows a bolt of lightning hanging on the horizon at nighttime. Suddenly, an unidentified object appears to fall out of the sky. The sighting has prompted discussions about UFOs and theories that aliens may use lightning storms to refuel their crafts. A zoomed-in version of the footage with adjusted brightness reveals the falling object to be spinning as it descends to Earth. The unusual nature of the object has led some viewers to draw comparisons to the iconic War of the Worlds. However, not everyone's convinced of its otherworldly origins. Some users suggest that the object could be a raindrop on a window in the foreground, creating an optical illusion that makes it appear as if the object is falling in the distance. One Redditor, First Impression, disagrees with the raindrop theory, noting, "It looks to me like it appears from behind the dark cloud. There's no other moisture on the window and no visible water trail left behind, as a drip might leave running down a window." As the debate continues to unfold, the true nature of the mysterious object remains uncertain. Is it a UFO, evidence of alien activity, or simply a raindrop? With no definitive answers yet, the internet will continue to ponder this bizarre occurrence. Several years ago, Reddit user AdamPowers22 shared a spine-chilling discovery made while renovating a newly purchased house. Upon pulling up the carpets in one of the bedrooms, the user unveiled a pentagram etched or carved into the polished floorboards beneath. The photo of the bedroom floor has left fellow Reddit users unnerved and intrigued, sparking discussions about the significance of pentagrams and their association with cults and devil worshippers. Historically, pentagrams have been used as a symbol in various cultures, religions, and belief systems, with its meaning and significance evolving over time. In contemporary Western culture, the pentagram is often associated with occult practices, particularly when the symbol is inverted. In this context, it's frequently linked to Satanism and devil worship, leading to speculation that the Reddit user's new house may have once been a site for sinister rituals or gatherings. So what would you do if you found this under your carpets at home? Let me know in the comments down below. The perceived ability of animals to sense the paranormal has long been a topic of fascination and intrigue. Throughout history, various cultures have attributed supernatural abilities to animals, believing they possess a heightened sensitivity to otherworldly forces. Anecdotes abound of pets reacting to unseen presences, often displaying signs of fear or curiosity in response to seemingly innocuous locations or objects. While definitive scientific evidence is yet to confirm these paranormal connections, the possibility that animals may have a heightened awareness of the ethereal realm continues to captivate the human imagination. In this video, we see several animals seemingly reacting to a potentially paranormal presence.
What is it? What is it, girl?
The footage starts with a man calling out to one of his pet dogs, asking, "What's the matter? Are you okay?"
Hey, what's the matter, girl? Come here. What's the matter? Are you okay?
The dog appears to shy away from the door, seeking refuge under the bed.
What is it? What is it, girl?
As the man approaches another dog, it too seems frightened, its head lowered. The man then heads towards the kitchen, where a cat appears to be gazing up at the ceiling before slowly slinking out of sight. It seems that something has the animals on edge, but what could it be?
What is that?
Suddenly, a loud bang echoes throughout the house.
What?
Hesitantly, the man enters the attic, which is filled with various items. A quick sweep of the area reveals nothing out of place. As he heads back down the stairs, another bang can be heard.
The hell?
The man re-enters the attic, placing the camera down before venturing further into the area. Take a look. What happens next? large red bucket topples over, as if pushed by some sort of invisible force. The man flees, inadvertently leaving his camera behind. That's when more strange activity is recorded. So did this man experience paranormal activity? And if so, were the animals able to detect a presence on the property?
What is that?
Are your pets sensitive to the supernatural? Share your experiences with one another in the comments down below.
You okay? What do you hear? What is it?
A mother of two believes she may have solved a 500-year-old murder mystery by capturing the ghostly face of 12-year-old Edward V in a photograph taken at the Tower of London. 40-year-old Mary Ryan was snapping pictures of the historic weapons on display during a family day trip when she unknowingly captured this eerie image. It was not until she returned to her home in Liverpool that she noticed the face in the reflection. Ryan thinks the ghostly face could be Edward V, who, along with his 9-year-old brother Richard, was sent to the tower by their uncle, King Richard III, in 1483. The boys were never seen again, leading to the widespread assumption that they were murdered. Sir Thomas More, the 16th century statesman and historian, claimed that the princes were smothered by their uncle and buried within the tower. But this theory has never been proven, leaving their disappearance one of history's greatest murder mysteries. The haunting photograph has left Ryan's family freaked out since their visit to the tower in early 2015. The mother insists that there were no young boys in their group and the family was at the end of the line during their tour. According to Ryan, the boys' clothing, hair and appearance look very old and reminiscent of the two young princes. The picture was taken in the White Tower, the central tower known as the Old Keep, and is considered the most haunted part of the landmark. While the family's not experienced any further paranormal activity since the trip, Ryan says she would love to return to the Tower of London, this time with a keener eye on her photos. A puzzling video of strange lights in the sky has recently emerged, capturing the attention of conspiracy theorists and curious onlookers alike. The exact location of the incident is unknown, but it's believed to have taken place somewhere in Asia. Take a look. The footage reveals what initially appears to be a strange anomaly in the sky, with the camera holder zooming in to reveal what looks like a graphical error or glitch in the sky. This bizarre sighting has prompted a variety of theories, ranging from Truman Show-esque damage to a hypothetical dome to a glitch in the Matrix. The glitch in the Matrix theory delves into the philosophical idea that we could be living in a simulation, with the strange sighting in the sky potentially being evidence of a malfunction in the simulated reality. This concept has been a popular subject of discussion and debate, with proponents arguing that it could explain various unexplained phenomena. The simulation hypothesis, also known as the simulation argument or simulation theory, is a philosophical concept that suggests our reality may be a computer-generated simulation. This idea, which has gained significant traction in recent years, posits that advanced civilizations could create highly sophisticated simulations of reality, possibly for research, entertainment, or other purposes. As a result, it raises the question of whether our own reality is in fact a product of such a simulation. The simulation hypothesis can be traced back to earlier philosophical thought experiments such as brain in a vat scenarios or René Descartes' evil demon argument. However, the modern form of the theory is often attributed to philosopher Nick Bostrom, who published a seminal paper in 2003 titled, "Are You Living in a Computer Simulation?" In the paper, Bostrom presents a trilemma which posits that one of the following propositions must be true. Number 1. Almost all civilizations at our level of technological development go extinct before they develop the capability to create highly realistic simulations. Number 2. Advanced civilizations that reach the necessary level of technological sophistication are not interested in running ancestor simulations. Number 3. We're almost certainly living in a computer simulation. The simulation hypothesis has garnered support from various notable figures, including entrepreneur Elon Musk, who's famously stated that the odds of us living in a base reality are 1 in billions. Additionally, some physicists and cosmologists have pointed to certain features of our universe, such as the quantized nature of space-time, as potential evidence for a simulated reality. However, the theory has also faced its fair share of criticism. Critics argue that the hypothesis is untestable, rendering it more of a philosophical thought experiment than a scientific theory. Others contend that the ethical implications of simulating conscious beings would deter advanced civilizations from creating such simulations. Despite these criticisms, the simulation hypothesis continues to provoke thought and debate. While the notion of living in a simulated reality may seem unsettling or far-fetched, it encourages us to examine our understanding of reality and the limits of our own perceptions. So could this footage be a glimpse into a malfunctioning simulated reality? Take another look and decide for yourself. Take a look at this mysterious video shared on Instagram by Unanswered Universe. The clip, seemingly a phone recording of some security camera footage from an unspecified location, appears to show a man vanishing just as a car passes by. Viewers of the video are perplexed and have proposed various explanations. Some suggest the footage has been edited, pointing to the partially visible timestamp. Others believe it might be a camera glitch. One commenter even posited a more mysterious theory, suggesting the man's disappearance is the result of a glitch in the simulation. So what do you think this video shows? Does the man genuinely vanish, or is there another explanation for the sighting? Share your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. This next video features another dog that might be able to detect the paranormal. The animal can be seen pacing around a dimly lit room, barking at some sort of presence.
Right there this time. Hello? Hey, no. No, stay there. Hey. Oh my God. Dude.
The clip, shared to TikTok by VK Project, appears to capture a mysterious shadowy figure seated in a corner of the room.
No. No, stay there. Hey. Oh my God. Dude. It's okay. It's okay.
The person filming asks the figure to stay there as they approach. However, as they do, the figure seems to stand and then vanish into thin air.
No, stay there. Hey. Dude.
The man then scans the area with the camera, but there's no trace of it anywhere. However, the dog continues to growl as if sensing its presence.
It's okay. It's okay.
While some viewers speculate that the video may be the result of special effects, others aren't so certain. They point to the dog's unease as evidence that the footage could be authentic. Ultimately though, we'll leave this up to you, the viewer, to decide. Is the shadowy figure merely an elaborate hoax, or does this video reveal something paranormal? Share your thoughts down below.
Right there this time. Hello? Hey, no. No, stay there. Hey. Oh my God. Dude. It's okay. It's okay.
This next one, by Redditor SviteGart1029, has left the online community both fascinated and disturbed by a creepy discovery made in an abandoned basement. The user, who was working alone in the basement grinding doors for an investor, shared an unsettling image of the dusty floor, which appears to show two distinct sets of footprints. While one of the prints clearly belonged to the uploader, who was wearing work boots, the other was far more mysterious, bare footprints seemingly belonging to an unknown visitor. The Redditor claimed that they were all alone at the time and had neither seen nor heard anyone else in the building. One commenter, Papa Chalky Milk, observed that the unexplained footprints seemed to lead directly back to the exit, implying that the mysterious individual might have been discreetly watching the worker without fully stepping into the doorframe. This unnerving possibility has led to a wave of speculation among Reddit users, with some suggesting that the footprints could belong to a homeless person, or, more chillingly, a ghost. As the debate continues, the online community is left to wonder who or what might have left the eerie bare footprints in the abandoned basement. A chilling trail cam video has taken the internet by storm over the past few weeks, with many viewers speculating that it might show a genuine sighting of the cryptid known as the Rake. Take a look. Uploaded to TikTok by user CrypToker, the video features an unsettling, long-limbed creature crawling in the distance on a rural property. Whatever it is, it has disproportionately long legs and a small head, characteristics that have led some to believe it could be the infamous Rake. This cryptid has its roots in modern urban legends and is believed to be a humanoid creature that stalks and terrorizes its victims. The Rake's origins can be traced back to the early 2000s, when stories and supposed encounters began circulating on internet forums. Recent sightings of the Rake have been scarce, making this new trail cam footage all the more intriguing to cryptozoology enthusiasts. As the video gains traction, the debate over its authenticity intensifies. Could this really be evidence of the elusive Rake, or is it simply an elaborate hoax designed to captivate the imagination of viewers? As with many cryptid sightings, the truth remains elusive. TikToker Unofficial Chloe recently uploaded a series of news clips discussing the alarming rise of a deadly fungal infection, reminiscent of the apocalyptic storyline of The Last of Us. The first clip highlights the increase in cases reported in California.
Is warning about a potentially deadly fungus that's apparently spreading throughout hospitals.
Cases have been reported in at least 30 states, including California. CBS 8's Jasmine Ramirez has details on known cases in San Diego and talked with an...
The second discusses a zombie fungus, a brain-eating fungus with the potential to turn people into zombies.
Did you know there could be another contender waiting in line, a dangerous contender known as the zombie fungus? A fungus that hacks the brain and could potentially turn one into a zombie.
The Candida auris fungus is causing severe illnesses in individuals with weakened immune systems, spreading rapidly through US healthcare facilities. A recent study by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports a worrying increase in infections and carriers of the fungus. The CDC's new warning follows an outbreak in Mississippi that has infected at least 12 people and resulted in 4 potentially associated deaths since November. Candida auris primarily poses a threat to high-risk individuals such as residents of long-term care facilities. Approximately 1/3 of those who fall ill from the fungus ultimately die. Data from state and local health departments analysed by the CDC revealed that the number of infections increased by 59% from 2019 to 2020, and by another 95% in 2021. Moreover, the incidence of non-infected carriers also increased significantly, with a 21% increase in 2020 and a 209% increase in 2021. Candida auris has now been detected in over half of US states, with a growing number of samples resistant to common treatments. Healthcare providers are urged to practice good infection control to combat the fungus, which can survive on surfaces and colonize patient rooms. As Candida auris spreads throughout hospitals and long-term care facilities, parallels to the end-of-days scenario in The Last of Us may seem chilling. While a fungal apocalypse may be unlikely, the rapid spread of Candida auris serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and infection control in healthcare settings. The paranormal encompasses a vast array of phenomena that defies conventional understanding. Rooted in experiences that seem to transcend the boundaries of the physical world, paranormal events challenge the very foundations of our reality, inviting speculation and debate. This realm of the unexplained has captured the human imagination for centuries as people have sought to comprehend its origins and discern its implications. The paranormal's elusive nature, coupled with its striking ability to tap into deep-seated fears and curiosities, fuels a sense of wonder and intrigue that continues to captivate both viewers and skeptics alike. The following video, shared to Reddit by user aggravatingweird4030, shows a disconcerting incident for which they sought an explanation. The clip was supposedly recorded at their grandparents' house in France in 2019, when no one else was present. They decided to review the security camera footage only after the alarm was triggered, prompting the security company to reach out and ensure everything was fine. Firstly, the lamp mysteriously turns on and begins to flicker. This is closely followed by the doors closing, seemingly all by themselves. The light continues to flicker before a bowl slides across the table. A few seconds later, a chair begins to move. The uploader says they have no explanation for what's seen in the video. They wonder if the events are truly paranormal, or if they could be the result of something else, like an earthquake. So, we'll throw this one over to you, the audience. What do you think's responsible for this unnerving footage? Let your theories rip with one another in the comments down below. The final video on our list, uploaded to Instagram by user Green Coombe, is undoubtedly perplexing. The lack of context for the clip only adds to its mystery. Take a look. A small creature with a dog-like face appears to be sitting on a ledge, its legs crossed as if intently watching the action below. It's been noted that the peculiar creature doesn't seem to move while being filmed, which suggests it could be a puppet or figurine. Regardless of what the creature might be, its creepy appearance is undeniable. Imagine you're a competitor standing on the blocks awaiting the starter's gun only to look up and catch a glimpse of this thing.
¿Pateaste el basurero? ¿Lo has pateado? Pues sí. Se movió ahorita, ¿cómo no se va a mover solo?
A spine-chilling video that's haunted the internet for years has once again resurfaced thanks to TikToker La Pesta del Terra. The footage, which appears to show a classroom somewhere in South America, has captured the attention of ghost enthusiasts and skeptics alike. In the video, everything seems perfectly normal at first glance, but soon things turn a little strange.
¿Qué pasó con esa cartulina? Tómale mayores, pues, Juan Carlos. ¿A qué hora vamos a acabar? Alístese el otro grupo ya, lo vamos a hacer más rápido.
Inanimate objects start inexplicably moving around the room.
Profe, el basurero.
Se movió el basurero.
Se está moviendo el basurero.
¿Lo pateaste el basurero?
Bit by bit, the activity gets worse.
Está nervioso este perro.
El basurero, profe, se está moviendo.
¿Se movió el basurero?
Profe, la mesa.
This unsettling event has led some to believe that the footage is evidence of a poltergeist at work. The video's resurgence has revived discussions surrounding urban legends about schools being haunted by ghosts. Cross cultures, stories of ghostly sightings and paranormal activity in educational institutions have persisted for generations, often capturing the imagination of students and locals. These tales range from restless spirits of former students or teachers to malevolent entities that have become attached to the school's grounds. In some cases, the legends are rooted in tragic events or long-forgotten histories, while others may simply be products of vivid imaginations. Regardless of one's stance on the matter, the haunted classroom video serves as a chilling reminder of the enduring fascination with ghost stories and urban legends, particularly in the context of schools. Is this a real-life example of ghostly activity caught on camera, or merely another chapter in the ever-evolving lore of haunted schools? The debate, it seems, will continue to haunt us.
Se está moviendo.
¿Se movió el basurero?
Profe, la mesa.
Oye, ¿por qué la moví la mesa? ¿Cómo yo lo vi? Oye,
Profe, la gorra.
During high school, Redditor Desperate Meal 2255 embarked on an adventure with several friends to explore the old Wesley Methodist Hospital in Coos Bay, Oregon. They'd heard rumours that the place was haunted, so they couldn't resist seeing it for themselves. Constructed in 1925, the Wesley Methodist Hospital in Coos Bay, Oregon is a century-old former medical facility steeped in mystery and local lore. At one point, it was purchased by the Sisters of Mercy, who renamed it the Macaulay Hospital, and in 1982 the facility was transformed into the Ken Keys College. However, since that time, the property has experienced periods of degradation and abandonment. Once a bustling institution providing care to the community, it now stands as a haunting testament to the passage of time, with its structure enveloped by an eerie atmosphere. The hospital has become a popular destination for urban explorers and thrill seekers, drawn to the site by tales of paranormal encounters and ghostly apparitions. The Redditor claims that they and their friends spend hours wandering through the eerie halls of the property, and after exploring the entire hospital, they congregated on one level. There, they began playing some creepy music to set the atmosphere. Though nothing extraordinary occurred, before leaving the property, they took photos down each hallway. The following day, they discovered a chilling image among the photographs they had taken. A woman appeared to be peeking around the corner. The poster notes that it was impossible for it to be one of them, as everyone was accounted for. The poster says that while the experience was unsettling and strange, they can't say it convinced them of the paranormal. They believe it's more plausible that someone was observing them from the shadows.
Folks, this is the Word of God. This is the Holy Bible.
Pastor Paul Begley, a prominent figure known for his engaging sermons and online presence, recently uploaded a video that left viewers both intrigued and unnerved. In the brief clip, Begley's filming an update for his congregation when something eerie happens in the background.
Heaven.
Take a look.
And that's what these guys are doing. They're dealing with the Word of God.
As the pastor speaks about the devil, a crucifix suddenly falls off a cabinet in the background, seemingly without any cause or provocation. The strange incident has sparked intense debate among viewers, with some speculating that it could be the work of a demon attempting to threaten or intimidate the pastor. Others, however, are dismissing the incident as a mere coincidence, such as a gust of wind or an unstable surface on which the crucifix is placed. Pastor Paul Begley, known for his charismatic and captivating sermons, often delves into topics related to faith, spirituality, and the ongoing battle between good and evil. The unexpected occurrence in this video has piqued the interest of both his followers and skeptics alike, stirring discussions on the supernatural and the extent of its influence in our everyday lives. Reddit user Justin Swift recently uploaded a series of unnerving images that have left fellow Redditors feeling both alarmed and puzzled. The photos depict a large knife seemingly hidden on top of an emergency light in the communal stairwell of the uploader's apartment complex. In their post, the Reddit user described how they discovered the knife and decided to document the bizarre find. They mentioned that their wife advised against touching the knife in case it was linked to a crime and had potential evidence such as fingerprints. The user then called the police, who arrived to investigate the scene. Interestingly, the officer found what appeared to be dirt on the knife, leading them to believe it may have been used to dig up something. Adding an unexpected twist to the unsettling tale, the uploader later realized that their wife had unknowingly photobombed the shot, pressing her face up against the small window in the background. The Redditor had been so focused on capturing the perfect angle of the hidden knife that they hadn't noticed her at the time. The chilling discovery and the question of who could have placed the knife in such an odd location has left the online community intrigued and a little on edge. With no clear answers yet, the apartment residents and fellow Redditors alike are left to wonder about the mysterious origins and intentions behind the knife's placement. Dogs and other animals are often considered more in tune with the paranormal, and this viral video posted by Reddit user DKit75 seems to support this idea. Take a look at what unfolds.
Give me that suit.
The four-legged friend appears visibly unnerved, quickly turning around and barking after seemingly being pushed by an unseen presence. According to the Redditor, this wasn't the only creepy occurrence in the house. The family believes they were sharing their home with a ghostly female presence who bore a striking resemblance to the poster and her middle daughter, with the same height and dark brown hair. DKit75 recounts an unsettling late-night incident where she thought she saw her daughter walk out of the bathroom. However, when she went to her daughter's room, she found her fast asleep in her bed. After keeping the encounter to herself, her husband had a similar experience the following evening. He saw what he believed to be his wife standing in their bedroom, while simultaneously hearing her voice and laughter coming from the kitchen. The family eventually moved out of the house, but the footage remains as potential evidence of their paranormal experiences. The poster describes the dog's sliding incident as pretty wild, noting that they didn't fully realize what had happened until they watched the video later on. So what do you make of this eerie experience? Could this family really have been haunted by some kind of ghostly presence? Let me know your theories on this one in the comments down below. The fear of snakes, also known as ophidiophobia, is a common phobia that affects a significant portion of the population. This fear can be attributed to various factors, including the instinctive aversion to potentially dangerous creatures, cultural conditioning, and personal experiences. Snakes are often portrayed as sinister or menacing in literature, mythology, and popular culture, which may contribute to the development of this fear. For some individuals, the mere sight or thought of a snake can evoke intense feelings of anxiety, panic, or even physical symptoms such as increased heart rate and shortness of breath. While the majority of snake species are harmless, the fear of encountering dangerous varieties can exacerbate this phobia. While many possess this phobia, some clearly do not, like the woman seen in this footage posted to Reddit by user Amy2Kim22. In the video, we see a large snake slithering its way towards the woman, who seemingly pays it no attention whatsoever. The giant reptile even makes its way onto the woman's lap as if expecting to be petted like a cat. While several commenters noted that the snake is actually a reticulated python and not an anaconda as the description suggests, no one seemed to be able to provide an explanation for the snake's presence or for the nonchalant demeanour of the woman. Reticulated pythons are the longest snakes in the world, with some specimens measuring up to an impressive 10 metres, which is around 32.8 feet in length. Indigenous to South and Southeast Asia, this python species not only holds the title for length, but also ranks among the top 3 heaviest snakes in the world. The reticulated python is among the few snakes that actually prey on humans. While these large constrictors are non-venomous and prefer to avoid confrontation, there have been several instances of attacks on humans. The primary danger associated with reticulated pythons lies in their powerful constriction abilities, which they use to subdue and suffocate their prey before consuming it. In December 2013, a 59-year-old security guard was strangled to death while trying to capture a python near the Bali Hyatt, an upmarket hotel on Indonesia's resort island. The incident occurred around 3 AM as the 15-foot reptile was seen crossing a road near the hotel. The victim had volunteered to help capture the snake, which had been spotted several times in the Sanur, Bali area before escaping back into nearby bushes. In 1995, a 15-year-old boy from Serian, Malaysia was also killed by a reticulated python while working on a rubber plantation. The python, measuring 23 feet in length, had coiled itself around the boy, suffocating him. The boy's father discovered the snake attempting to swallow his son before managing to kill the reptile. So then, why is this woman seen in the video allowing this reticulated python to get so close? The answer to that remains a mystery. This next video, uploaded to TikTok by alkakui.tv, was supposedly captured on surveillance camera as the man seen was leaving for work at 4 AM. Watch the passenger seat closely as he opens the car door. There appears to be someone or something sitting alongside him. Reminiscent of Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th series, it looks like a figure dressed in dark clothing wearing some sort of mask. Some have proposed that the figure could merely be an eerie instance of pareidolia, potentially resulting from light reflecting off the car's windshield. This idea, combined with the fact that the figure doesn't appear to move throughout the footage, implies that it's just a visual illusion. Whatever the reason, this video is likely enough to make you double check your car's seats next time you have an early morning start. Reddit user Outrageous Sector 67 recently shared an eerie photo taken by their hunting trail cam. The black and white image, captured on the 31st of the 10th, 2020, displays the edge of the uploader's yard, leading into denser wooded land. Interestingly, the photo features an unusual apparition resembling the torso of a woman wearing a hat and dress. The uploader, who had recently moved into a new development on an old farm north of Minneapolis, mentioned that they initially suspected the neighbour's 6-year-old child of playing a prank. However, according to the poster, 2 other photos taken by the trail cam showed no sign of the child or any other person in the vicinity. Fellow Redditors were intrigued and disturbed by the image, with many speculating that the strange figure could be a ghost. However, others were quick to point out that the photo was captured on Halloween, leading some to dismiss the image as a well-timed hoax. The uploader claims they were unaware of the Halloween connection at the time the photo was taken. So, the debate continues as the online community grapples with the question of whether the mysterious figure is a supernatural phenomenon or simply the result of a Halloween prank. With no definitive answers yet, we'll throw this one out to you, the viewers, for final judgment. Just like the previous photo, the following mysterious footage was also captured in Coos Bay, Oregon. On April 5th, 2023, 4 hunters recorded this bizarre video as they approached a clearing along a trail. The footage shared to Reddit by Flimsy Union 1524 depicts a square or rectangular object that seems to be floating in the air. The strangest aspect of one of the eyewitnesses' account is that none of the hunters remember the event. They claim to have only discovered the footage while reviewing random video clips. In the footage, the hunters are seen observing the object, but they all seem to walk away nonchalantly as if witnessing such a sight was a routine occurrence. After reviewing the video, the eyewitness noted that the object appears to be about 300 feet away and hovering approximately 50 feet above the ground. So what is this mysterious object? An alien craft, secret military technology, and why do the hunters all have no memory of the event? Unfortunately, the answers to these questions and more continue to remain elusive.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. In case you haven't heard the news, we've launched a brand new second channel. You can see the latest episode right there. Otherwise, there's a spooky playlist there that'll creep you out well into the night, we promise. Leave us a comment down below, smash that thumbs up button. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.